Hey, how's it going? My name's Nat. Let's see what's making news. Adidas is the latest big company to cut ties with Ye, also known as Kanye West. He's already been banned from Twitter and Instagram over hate speech. Michelle explains what's going on.
Ye didn't see it coming.
I could say anti-Semitic things and Adidas can't drop me. Now what? Now what?
Well, now Adidas has dropped the rapper for sharing anti-Semitic views, which means views that are offensive and hateful towards Jewish people. The sportswear giant put out a statement saying they are ending their partnership immediately, and they will not tolerate any hate speech. But it's been a while coming. About 2 weeks ago, Twitter and Instagram banned Ye for sharing anti-Semitic posts. Ye then made similar comments on a podcast, and as a result was dropped by his talent agency and a whole lot of fashion brands. So when Adidas stayed pretty quiet about all of this, celebrities started speaking up and putting pressure on them to cut its ties with the musician.
If we aren't reacting, who are we?
Yeah.
What does it say about people who aren't reacting?
Yeah.
Who woke up
Right.
and read that and thought, oh, what are you having for breakfast?
Adidas is expecting to lose around 390 million Australian dollars for dropping Ye's fashion brand Yeezy. But they are joining a heap of companies who say they're sending a strong message.
We've told you a lot lately about the Great Wall of Echuca, the 3-kilometre long sand levee built to keep floodwaters out. Well, it's actually turned out to be quite controversial. Yep, while it might have helped save buildings on one side from flooding, folks on the other side weren't so lucky, and now they want answers.
We just sound like a broken record down here because we've said the same thing all week and we still haven't seen anyone come down and say anything to us.
Local government, catchment management authority, emergency services working through what was the right location to erect that particular levee to protect as much of Echuca and some critical assets as it could.
Even if it's not your decision to build the wall, there's definitely some things that you could be doing to help your community. I just think it's a bit of a handball. It's a bit disappointing.
People in Echuca and Moama have had a break from the rain for now, but the bomb says more is on the way later this week. British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has officially been appointed to the position by King Charles. He's the third UK leader in just 7 weeks.
Some mistakes were made, and I have been elected, in part, to fix them.
And he's already been pretty busy. Rishi Sunak has chosen a new cabinet and spoken with world leaders, including Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and US President Joe Biden.
Rishi Sunak is now the Prime Minister.
NASA has launched a first-of-its-kind panel to study UFOs. Over the years, there have been many unexplainable sightings in our skies, but the panel's aim is to help explain the unexplainable. Joe explains.
24 years. That's how long I've devoted to UFO research. My parents are telling me to move out and get a real job. But this is a real job.
Yep, we live in a time where studying UFOs is a real job. NASA has just gathered a panel of 16 experts from fields like physics and astrobiology to study unclassified sightings of unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs, and work out a way to, well, identify them.
It's actually a fair question from the scientific standpoint. What are the points that we should really be looking at? Where are some of the key tales of saying this is an earthly problem or a weather problem or something we don't know?
Am I a part of the panel? No. But it's easy. Look. If it looks like a meteor, it's probably a meteor. If it looks like a plane, it's probably a plane. Got little green creatures on it, probably aliens. Simple.
Yeah, not that simple. It's something the US Department of Defense has already been working on for a while, and there are still hundreds of credible sightings they can't explain. And it begs the question, could it be aliens?
I think a lot of people still do not believe many of these are aliens, but again, we could be wrong. And until ways of doing these experiments are set out, we won't know that answer.
NASA say they'll release their first report next year, and will be using sightings and data collected from the government and civilians.
So if you're like me, NASA's gonna need ya. Told you it was a real job.
All right, that's all from us. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.